Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, all U.S. Constitution protects all lives matter members out there and their families. And good morning to our President, Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. And good morning to his cabinet. We the people, for the people, by the people. Yesterday, had a good visit in the old neighborhood up on Arthur Avenue. It was great seeing some old friends and taking care of a few unloosened edges around the corners. It's a beautiful, beautiful day when you can sit down with friends and people are happy to see you. Years ago, the neighborhood was different. Now it's changed, and you have a little bit of a mix in the neighborhood there. But we still, la forza Sicilia America, and la forza Italia America, l'Arte Avenue di Little Italy, the Bronx. We the people, for the people, by the people, take care of the neighborhood better than Mayor Mondani takes care of the NYPD. As you know, they broke into my home day before yesterday and only came and took legal material, a few flash drives that was in a box with CDs, and a couple other items, and a few $100s in cash. Well, they could buy medicine for their kids with the CDs because we know who they were sent by, the FBI, SIA rogue agents that they work for, who are trying to hinder, as they do when they hack into your computers, legal litigation work that is against who? The Obama rights and the Obama agenda. United States Constitution protects all lives matter members and their families incorporated, has been repeatedly subjected to peekaboo searches by these FBI, SIA rats who are undercover in prison also. As you've seen January 6th with the disruption in the Capitol, that is the main objective of the Cointel Pro program and Project M. We, the people, for the people, by the people, must stop this. And that's why the remnants of Black Lives Matter movement, Incorporated, which is incorporated out of Oakland, California, under the guise of who? Barack Hussein Obama is their advisor, and Patrisse Cullors, Rosa Opal, and Newsom. They must be brought down, and the membership that is acting undercover, who has infiltrated the court system, must be brought down to their knees and must be brought before a UN tribunal to avoid any overtones, undertones, accusations, whatever you want to say, of political influence by the Trump administration. Every time you turn around, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. But here's my Trump card. The last peekaboo search was the straw that broke the camel's back, because the stuff that they took was pertinent and germane to the appeal that is pending for the corrupt ruling that violates not only congressional intent in Title V, 552A, G1C, G4, but also congressional language contained in Article 3 judges' appointments and what their job description is spelled out to. And also the most recent ruling by the United States Supreme Court in Montgomery versus Carib Transport et al. So again, have your fun, but listen to this. You're caught on video, and the tapes will reveal, the body cams tapes, that is, and real-time surround sound surveillance will reveal what went on in the Hunts Point terminal market and the discrimination against a U.S. Navy veteran-owned business, farmer and trucker, Kevin Rizzoli. So therefore, have your fun, laugh, because Project M and Cointel Pro will be paying over $300 million as they paid in Limon versus U.S. Department of Justice et al. 336 Fed Sub 2nd, 447, the District of Massachusetts, the ruling by Judge Wolf in 2004 against the Whitey Bulger, other people that put people falsely in prison by use of COINTELPRO by Special Agent Conley, the handler of who? Whitey Bulger, Frank Salemi, and the rest of them. And what happened? He was engaged in loan sharking on behalf of Whitey Bulger. But now you go to Agent Del Vecchio and Special Agent Grancio, two other rogue agents who were supervised by Valerie Caproni, who was subpoenaed before my court, but was squashed because of Judge Denise Colt ruling that she shouldn't be, and she had no bearing on my case. But she did, and we will bring her before the court of law and see exactly who she was influenced by, because Barack Hussein Obama is the one who appointed her as a federal judge. And it came out during my trial that she was getting nominated for a federal judge after my subpoena was issued and requested. So therefore, where's the corruption? In the Obama-Biden administrations. Where's the cover-ups? In the Obama-Biden administration by use of their appointed judges, lawyers, and the people who work in as federal courts and mail clerks in the U.S. Postal Service. That's COINTELPRO, Project M at its finest. And Project M, I personally seen up and running in the Federal Bureau of Prisons during my illegal incarcerations. Thank you very much. And by the way, Dominic Cicali's rat who wants to open up whatever, because that person is a rat if he gets on the podcast with Dominic Cicali and talks about people. You never once heard me, Kevin Rizzoli, say anything, but if you talk about you're dissatisfied with the way the mob runs, who are you working for? What agency you working for? Dominic Cicali. What agency is that guy working for, Dominic? Gina Borelli. Who agency is he working for? Huh? How does he keep in contact with you? That's the guy who's giving these people all this information. And naturally, they're both working for the government, so they ferry the information back to their case agents. Isn't that a great, great, great revelation that Dominic Cicali gave everybody? He's trying to take away from what my FOIA is going to do to the people that were ratting on Kevin Rizzoli and others in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Because this individual might have been one of the ones who was with us in Fairton, New Jersey, was with us in USP Lompoc, was with us in USP Lewisburg, USP Beaumont, FCI Allenwood. Dominic, bring him out in the open, Dom. Happy to call him a rat to his face. I don't see how a gangster's gangster, you call him. I call him a prankster. And I call him a rat to his face. Thank you very much.